So it appears that Dillon Danis has lost everything following the loss to Logan Paul. And it's hard to say that the majority of this isn't his fault, you know. He had the ultimate chance to prove to everyone that he can fight, that he can box, that he can beat Logan Paul. And he kind of just flopped, if we're going to be honest. He kind of just flopped entirely. He barely contested with Logan on the feet. He didn't really do anything. And when he tried to take Logan down in a boxing match, he failed twice. He went for a guillotine when he was about to lose the fight. And then earlier on, he went for a takedown, which Logan stuffed because Logan's a state champion. And a lot of people don't even know that. Logan's actually better in wrestling than Dillon is. So what a bad night it was for Dillon Danis. He got his eye busted as well. It was unfortunate. If you look at the pictures I'm about to show, here shows Dillon Danis with his eye just completely swelling. Logan Paul was the person out of all this to do this. Logan Paul, out of all people, got Dillon Danis this bad. Dillon Danis is supposed to be an undefeated MMA fighter. It's bizarre in most people's eyes, which doesn't make any sense. I saw this coming. Personally, I knew that Dillon would be a dud in this YouTube Misfits boxing scene. He never had the stand-up to compete with the top guys at all. Not even the mediocre guys. Like, the people he fought were absolute no ones, and he couldn't even get past them. Dillon Danis looks way below average when it comes to boxing. Not even average. He just looks bad, if we're going to be honest. But that's being a bit harsh, because Dillon Danis isn't a boxer. And I understand that, but even then, he's made claims like he's gonna knock Logan Paul out, you know, the things he said about his fiance. You can't just say all that and then turn fight night. You're not gonna punch, you're not gonna throw, you're just gonna guard up and wait for Logan Paul to gas. That doesn't really make sense to me. That wasn't the same energy you kept at the London press conference. So yeah, ultimately it's Dillon Danis' fault for his downfall, 110%. I believe that he had potential that he didn't even realize, you know? And that is, again, his fault. He should have done better, and he should have known better. So Dillon Danis has no excuse here. And I don't think it's going to become any brighter from here on out. He made a statement saying that he wanted to go to the UFC, which just screams ignorance. Nobody in the UFC is going to side Dillon Danis. Not even Conor McGregor will be able to get Dillon Danis inside the UFC. It's impossible. Not after what he just pulled. The unprofessionalism from Dillon Danis is insane. Like, you can't deny that Dillon has nowhere to go after this. He might have a few spikes on Twitter, but that's about it. But I will give props to Dillon Danis. He got the bag and he took off. He rolled off into the sunset with that shit, bro. He made sure to get that. You know what? If that was his main goal, then no one can really knock him. Not even me. So fair play to Dillon if that was his main goal, you know, to just get the money and just suck out, if you know what I mean. But it's still, you know, it's still pretty disappointing for that to happen to Dillon and Logan, to be honest. The fight wasn't even that bad. It was just Dillon didn't engage, so Logan didn't get the opportunity to showcase his new skills, which was frustrating to me to watch as a fan. I was hoping that Logan would show something new, or if Dillon could be able to, you know, hurt Logan, and which he caught Logan with a few punches. So I was surprised as to why he was shelling up. He had potential to go for broke, so I don't know why he didn't. This is what happens when you have too much pride in the fight game. Shit like this happens, you know. I don't know why Dillon would do this to himself. He seems confused. I sound like a big hater, but that's actually not the case. Like, I think I'm being pretty fair when it comes to this. I don't like how this has happened. Dillon Danis should not be able to compete in any professional setting ever again, if we're going to be honest. The way he went for the guillotine and the double leg in a boxing fight is shit that you don't do. But anyway, regardless of what I feel, let me know what you guys think about this. Have a nice day.